Okay, uploads have slowed down. For hopefully obvious reasons you can understand. Supply chains have been cut. It's getting a lot harder to get parts. That should be better, but I mean, we'll see. So what I have for you today is a Fender repair video. We have some speed holes here and there, some foam, various things going on. And with the spirit of the build, I'm going to fix it. Now, of course, I could buy two new fenders, two inner fenders or wheel wells for probably the price of a one truck payment on a 2020 truck. But it's not, it's not really what I'm going for, and hopefully not for what you're going for. Still trying to preserve as much of this patina as I can, but and then just fixing. So of course it's not the right way to do it. The right way would be to get a 2020 truck. Right, that's the only way it's going to be new. You can, I can replace fenders, inners, and yeah. Is it better? Possibly, but still an old truck. So let's get down to it. I was picking away at this undercoating, and you can see what a great job it is. If you go back in the videos, you've seen me put in patch panels before. This is going to be a little different. But first thing I want to address is just where everything mounts. So we got to mount, I think there's another bolt hole here. So get that fixed up, and then we're going to have to do something here. But yeah, I can sit here and look at it or just get to it. Oh, and then the trim. You can see in some other videos I removed the trim, so I gotta fix these holes. Okay, first things first, we need to snap off these bolts. Whoa. Oh, wait a minute. Almost disappointing. A lot of undercoating on here. Maybe that's what the undercoating is for. Not a massive hole here, but I don't know. Yeah. Only held on by undercoating. Get out the air chisel just for this. One solitary spot weld. I just have you flipped over here. Make a few measurements. Be a little generous. Did a little more tweaking. I just shoved the screw in there. I think it helps with the ground. And then let's see how it welds to rust. Not too good. Oh, this is going to be interesting. So it made a little patchy patch here. Again, put in a screw. I should be able to tacky tack that here. I added a piece here. Well, I might have to loosen that off a bit, but just to be a little more even. But just drill a little hole, bashed her in, bashy bash, and then suck this fender bolt down. You don't have to smoke it down, but just, and then, you know, I can bash this here. So have a bit of a fold. I don't know if I'll be able to hammer that down, but I'll give it the old college try. Ugly or not, it's going in. And then weldy weld, nicey nice. Might have to relief cut that, or yeah, I don't know, or just bash it down. I like that idea. Looks like there might have been a fold here, stock. Something else I'm noticing, this inner fender is black. Do they come that way, or is this? I don't know if this is factory, but you're going to want to get up all in there and push and pull this foam out. Top tip, as much of this out as you can. Because it really holds in the moisture. You know, there's newspaper, whatever. Yeah, it's, if you find anything in there, I don't recommend you keep it. I'm not saying I'm any better, but yeah. Now I do want to keep this general shape. But there's better ways to do this. I'm not going to do it much better. And I guess if you're desperate. I'm not judging. We've all been desperate. I'm sure some of you guessed it. Kitty hair. This is the part of the video you might want to look away. Of course, I've said it all along. This is not necessarily how it should be done. Maybe it's not how you would do it. A little more. But, so I'm doing it. This is a patch. I can go out and buy a new Fender. Inner Fender. You know what? I can go out and buy a new 2020 truck. But this is how I am doing it. Ooh, this might be a little dry. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. Not to worry. I got some blue stuff. I'll give them a little mix up and ooh, nope. Probably too much. But it's never enough. Where was I? Yeah. Give them a good mixing them up. Yeah, now if you are patching up a car and passing it off as, you know, no damage, never been in a collision, well, that's another thing. You know, karma, what it is. Yeah, that's all I'll say. But if you're patching up a 52-year-old truck just to get it by, you know, maybe that patch panel isn't available. Maybe it's just not in your budget. Maybe you don't weld. Maybe you just don't care. I don't know. This is a way to do it. Not a permanent repair, but guess what? Going out and buying a new Fender, that's not a permanent repair either. I think we're mixed up. So you need something, it needs some structure. right? About that much. I don't know. I'm getting messy. I've got to work a bit quick. Probably put too much in. Of course, you know, it depends on how hot it is, and humidity and barometric pressure, and how much 5G is in the air, and which way you voted. But ooh, should be enough. Don't get too many folds in it. Okay, we gotta go quick. Oh, and I gotta move you guys up. You're not getting the whole angle. Woo! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Already. We're a bit small. Oh, yeah. Way off. Don't really get a second crack at this, but the paper just gives us a bit of structure. It's a chance to smooth it too. Still have a hole here. I don't know if you can see. Got a bit left on the scraper. Oh yeah. Pro. Anything left over. Oh, this is. If ever there was a cameraman. So, oh, she's getting dry. Put a little in here. No, this is bad, right? But again, it's for the look I'm going for. You know, it's almost perfect. I could just leave that. You know, I still may screw a license plate in there. It's just... so bad. Okay. Little fiberglass. Nicey nice. This is real time, no cuts. Maybe. Things have dried up, cured, just everywhere. I don't know if I showed you this yet. Just kind of seal up anything. Let's get you on the tripod and let's wake up the neighbors. Pretty aggressive, 60 grit. So that's pretty good for a first pass. Clearly we have some low spots, but I'm pretty happy with that. I can see daylight in a few of these. I came in just with the, you know, shaped it. I had a little excess here, but I'm going to come in. I think I'll just do another pass of kitty hair just to fill that in, and then anything past that will be just Bondo. right? Especially with holes, right? I don't want, you don't want water getting at Bondo, but fiberglass is okay. I'll get another coat on there. So that's 2 coats of kitty hair. This is some Bondo body filler with way too much hardener in it. Probably see all those holes. So that's 2 coats of, but yeah, fiberglass, 2 coats of Bondo. I'm still feeling imperfections in there, but yeah, being down here behind the bumper, underneath, of course, for the purposes of the video, let's just shoot some of this on. Red primer. So this is part of the start of the patina look. So I'll get red underneath. I wish this was more brown. It dries a little brown. And then paint it with color, and then sand it to show the red underneath. Whoops. Can you see anything with my shoulder there? Are you making out that hole on camera? I'll just come from the backside and just like sticking bubble gum on there, stick some fiberglass on there. Oh, I'm laying this on thick because I'm talking. Ooh. We'll let that dry for a moment. Dry super quick. And that's it. That is my fender and inner fender done. Ready to go back on. Well, I might cut it here. I might throw in a bonus video, but if not, thanks for watching. Still working on it. It's just no parts. Oh, you're probably wondering about the rust. If you haven't been following along the previous videos, I'm just leaving it. All this is getting, like, the final step, once it's painted, once everything's good, it's all going to get under oiled with chainsaw bar oil. And I did that to the frame. You can see, oh, some bird poo, but it's oily, but it's starting to dry, soaking in. When it does rain, it just beads up. Water does not go on it, and I can always add more oil. But so far, it's performing pretty well. There's a spot I didn't oil. I can't remember where it was. It just seeps and creeps everywhere. So that's what's going to happen to the body as well. But you might be asking that.